owner John Mara said yesterday the group reached a consensus that Dez's famous play in the 2014 playoffs will be a catch in the future. Mara said, quote, "It's easy to say the rule has got to be changed, but coming up with the right language is a challenge. The next league meeting is in late March." We're joined once again by Ray Lewis. But Shannon, should Dez's play have been a catch?
No. Under the rules of 2014, it wasn't a catch. John Mara is just stirring this up again. Okay, in 2018, yes, it's going to be a catch. But in 2014, the rule said if a receiver leaves his feet and goes to the ground, verbatim, he must maintain possession of the ball throughout the entirety of the act. So in 2014, that was not a catch. Dad could have made it easy. He could have took the officials out of the play, like O'Shea Sharp used to do. Catch it, walk in the end zone, handle the ball, make it smell deodorant, shoes. Touchdown. Okay, line up, kick the PAT, ball off the field. That was a good catch, Sharp. Yeah, appreciate that, dog. But see, that's not what he did. He bobbled it and doing all this and trying to plant the flag and all unnecessary.
He tried to plant the flag because he'd already controlled
No,
the
he
football.
did not. So
You
in
admitted it.
John Mara, in 2014, that wasn't a catch. You're going to change the rule. So moving forward in 2018, the Dez Bryant, the Calvin Johnson, that's going to be a catch. But no, it wasn't a catch in 2014. This is 2018. I can't believe we're still talking about something that happened 4 or 5 years ago, and it's still, I don't care. It can be 2028. He didn't catch it then. So under the new rules, he'll catch it now. But he wasn't then. Like Michelle and Dago Cello said.
In 2018, just like 2014, you're still hating the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't, what's that hate? I hate on it.
You took that to hating the Cowboys?
You feel what I'm saying?
It's okay.
I thought you hated like when they win, like Golden State, like LeBron, the Patriots. Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
When y'all won something, Skip?
Yeah. Well, they had won that playoff game right there before your very eyes.
I was in my
They were
early
on to
20s.
Seattle for the NFC Championship game. Nope, all-time robbery.
I was in my early 20s last time they won something. I'm damn near 50.
Yeah. Well,
Who knows? I guess my question, my answer to this is, who knows what's a catch anymore, right? You're starting to watch professional sports, football in particular, and you ask yourself a question, right? You start to watch social media and all this stuff, not just affecting our kids. This technology stuff, it's starting to affect the game of football, right? What's a catch? What's a legal hit for a defender? I mean, where do you put your helmet? Where can you put your helmet? How do you tackle a quarterback? Where do you hit him at? Do you hit him too high? Do you hit him too low? Leave the game alone. The game has always took care of itself.
that's true.
Simple.
Yeah.
If you're a receiver and you have a ball, catch the football, possess the football, hand it back to the referee, and go to the sideline. The game is really that simple. But we have now created this circus around, let's take 3 or 4 minutes to see, and let's rewind it. And some person way back in New York is going to say, this doesn't work. And another person on the field is going to... I scream this time and time again watching the television. The game of football has always took care of itself. Players police themselves. The game evolves around players' ability to make the game better. Not all of these rules and what's a catch and what's not a catch. If it's going across the goal line and if it shakes, you start to watch sports now and you say, can I really win if I beat somebody? If I take my defense and I beat somebody just in a play that I beat them, you can't even walk away as a victory, because now you have to say, let me make sure there ain't no flag. Let me make sure I ain't hit him too hard. Let me make sure that I didn't give extra effort crawling on the ground trying to grab a quarterback's leg. It's like all the things now that takes away from the excitement of just winning a play of football. And I think, you go back all the way to this play when you're watching Dez, and I'm sitting right there watching the play. Back then, you 100%. It was not a catch. That's what the rule said. It was not a catch. Now, maybe it's a catch. But all I'm saying is to the top people, Joe and all these people, leave the game alone. I think the game will ultimately take care of it.
Okay, I hear everything you just said, but Ray Lewis, soon to be first ballot Hall of Famer,
which means
not third ballot or fourth ballot or seventh ballot.
Which means that season totally different now.
Yeah. Now you got to protect the game, right?
Yeah.
When you saw that play for the first time, you thought it was
no catch.
No catch?
No catch.
You're kidding.
I'm coming from a defensive perspective anyway.
You just,
my job is to tell you, hold on to the ball. Simple. Simple. Skip.
I tweeted it.
You did not tweet it. You did not. That's the biggest bunch of baloney ever.
And you only said it was a catch because it was a Cowboy.
I immediately tweeted that was a catch.
Because
you can go look it up on
fan.
my timeline.
Yeah, you're a Cowboy.
No, because I'm a football fan, and I've been covering this league for like 45 years.
I get it.
And all I know is that my eyes immediately told me he possessed the football. He caught it. He tucked it. He switched hands to his dominant hand because he's left-handed, and he took one big football play stride, and then he tried to slam the ball that he clearly controlled in his left hand across the goal line, just the way running backs are allowed to break the plane, then fumble the football, right? It was so much of a catch. Everybody thought it was a catch except you two. You're the last two people on earth, and you're just trying to back up your man, Shay Sharp.
No, Skip.
Was the Jets catch this year catch the tight end in the corner of the end zone? Was that
when they took it back from the Patriots?
That was a catch.
That was a catch.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That's not what they say.
But that's not what they say.
I know, but that was a catch. I couldn't even begin to.
Skip, I would have. Sure. You know what? You played 17. I played 14. But when it comes to tackles, I'm going to show you great difference. I'm going to say this man been tackling people his whole life.
Yep.
Skip won't give me that same courtesy when it comes to catching football. He won't rely on John Mara.
Because I do not trust your cowboy-hating self. I don't. You're not objective about this.
I'm very objective, Skip.
Anything that ever comes up on the show about the Dallas Cowboys, you say, no, not. No, not.
Okay.
Everything's no.
What have I told you about Dez Bryant?
Well, he was a pathetic shell of himself last year. We know that. But we're talking about 2014, in which he pulled off one of the more dominant years in receiver history.
A monster,
right?
But he didn't catch that one.
He caught it. You know it, and I know it. What did your eyes tell you?
It wasn't a catch.
He caught it. He ran with it. He tried to slam it on the goal line.
The rules.
I don't care about the rules. This This supersedes the rules.
No,
this is above the rules.
But it changes. But at this point, okay, we go back to this catch, right? Okay, no catch. And it changes what for the Cowboys?
They would have won the football game.
If they would have, if it was a fifth, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, if was, I think he needs a fifth right now. But the
I
point
is,
is,
right here, sure. Little old baby, don't stop.
Just gulp it. Just go ahead and gulp it. Way to go. So they had already won that year at Seattle in the regular season and won convincingly at Seattle. So to go back to Seattle and win the NFC Championship game was not a pipe dream. It had reality.
Right, but here's the thing. This is what Skip won't tell you. The Green Bay Packers took over with 4 minutes and 6 seconds. And the Cowboys had 2 timeouts. And Aaron Rodgers went down the field, and they started taking a knee. So all he had to do was
they were psychologically devastated because they've been robbed.
Oh, Skip. I thought you say people. Oh, you mean to tell me your Cowboys were psychologically?
I never said we had a Ray Lewis Ravens defense.
No. Why would you?
We had an offense. It was an offensive football team.
So this is a very sensitive spot.
Tony Romo finally made a play in his career. Yeah. He made a big throw. It was 4th and 2 at the 32.
And Dan let him down.
He did not let him down. He went up and snatched it and put it away and ran with it for a stride.
The rules.
What just happened? A person in power, a man who owns the New York Football Giants, said publicly yesterday, obviously, it was a catch.
And you gonna rely on his word?
The Giants, they're arch rivals of the Cowboys, and he publicly acknowledged it was a catch.
Look, a man that's never caught a football.
Oh yeah, but he only grew up in the sport of football because his family's owned the team for 100 years.
Hell, I grew up on a farm. Don't make me ag commissioner. So what?
Yeah, it could.
No.
Yes, it could.
I'm better qualified.
I
could be. I don't like the farm in it. But Ray, Skip, why can't we just let it go?
You won't give this up. Shannon.
You let it go.
You got shamed yesterday by the owner of the Giants. He just.
But how did he shame him by saying what?
He just said it was obviously a catch.
No.
What everybody thinks.
2018. How many people were wrong if one person comes out now years later and says it was a catch?
Well,
how
I know,
many
I
people
know
are wrong
two.
because it
I know
wasn't a
two
catch?
right here.
It wasn't a catch then.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I wasn't.
It was.
Yeah,
But wait a
it
second. Do you realize the official standing right on top of the plate immediately went deodorant? He went deodorant. He
Yeah.
raised his arms.
No.
He slammed it across the goal line.
Yeah.
Why are running backs allowed to slam it across the goal
Because
line?
they
in
are
legal football?
runners.
Ah.
They're saying Dez never possessed the
Right.
football
He
to
did.
become
He
a
ran,
runner.
He ran a whole big long stride. He is a long strider.
Yep.
He covered about 10 yards
Yeah,
running with
they're
the football.
saying under the new rules, the Dez Bryant play would have been ruled a catch.
Yeah, but
under the new rules.
But John Maris just saying, we all knew. It was
No,
obvious
he
it
didn't
was
say
a
that.
catch.
See,
And
now
he
you-
referred to
But see,
Cal-
that's
not what he's doing.
Right, that's not because you cannot take that. What I'm saying is when you're watching the game, whether it's a catch or
You
not.
guys got to give this up.
No, what?
Yeah, you got to give
No,
it up.
you got to give it up.
You
You
got
gotta
to
give
give
it
it
up.
up.
Everybody
Back then,
knows it was
Skip,
a
if
catch.
it was a catch, I
Yep.
get you. Now your heart is hurting because I understand you're a cowboy.
Well, it was the all-time robbery I've ever
But it
witnessed.
should be hard. His heart should be hard on that disappointment over the last 23 years. Your heart should be hard. It should be like this cup.
All I'm saying is give Dez credit for just the effort of what he was doing. But if you want to talk about the rule itself, that's what I keep
He
telling you.
beat the rule.
No.
The rule says if you make a football play with the ball, it's good.
No.
He made a football
but,
play.
But the play does not supersede going to the ground and maintaining possession.
If you make
throughout
a
the
football
entirety.
play, then what did your eyes tell you? Was he fumbling the ball as he's going to the ground? He was not. He was trying to slam it on the goal line, had total
I'm
control
going to
of it.
protect Dez for one reason. And this is why I keep going back to technology. Get rid of this mess in real-time football. This is real-time football, man.
Okay.
Well, don't-
When this guy's...
Sure. If you get rid of technology, guess what? Tom Brady don't win that first Super Bowl because that's a fumble.
Oh, boy.
They got rid of the tuck rule,
Once
remember?
again-
I'll give you that.
But once again...
It was a bad
if
overturn.
If we
it was
keep,
wrong.
If we keep doing this,
Yeah.
if we keep integrating these computers and everything
Okay.
into a game
Yeah.
that is not played by
Okay.
computers,
So?
this will keep happening.
Okay.
And a kid and a dominant presence like Dez Bryant
So if we-
is robbed
if-
from your perspective.
Not from yours,
No.
because you're saying real-time football showed you that the ref raised his hand.
Then guess what?
Okay.
The the Cowboys touchdown.
So that was
Yeah.
a catch. Settled.
Okay, let's take technology out of it. I agree with Ray.
Dude,
It's a catch.
Dude, but it's in
It
there.
was.
It's in there.
was
It's
really
in
bad.
there.
If it was you, it would have been a catch.
I mean, what technology? What would you be doing without technology? Get rid of technology. You
just
got that
got a
old big old
text.
phone
You better
walking
be
around.
careful
You just
what
got a
you're
text.
You got the
like that.
rotary phone.
Text messages.
It worked.
I just
It
saw
worked.
a text from Des Bryant pop up on there, and it had a bad word in it.
No.
Yep.
Dad said it's your fault because he let things off the field get in his mind.
Ray,
and that's
thanks
why
for
he had been
joining us.
playing with.
Should the Cavs be happy about barely beating the Nets? We'll discuss that with Steven Jackson next.